Let us quickly recap what we saw in the last video. Any product having a reputation based on quality and its characteristics attributable to its geographical origin is protected by GI. It indicates a link between goods and the place of origin. Goods which can be protected by GI are agricultural, natural, manufactured. In some jurisdictions, even foodstuff and wines are considered separately. An infringement of GI occurs when goods are passed on as if they have originated from geographical origin of GI registration. In this video, let us look at some of the case studies of geographical indication. As promised, I would be telling you about real treasures of India. Let us dive deeper as to how GI registration helps both producers and consumers. GIs are IP assets of indigenous people, as we will see in examples. The artists, weavers, farmers all have a traditional knowledge mastered and passed on over generations. Even methods of cultivation, certain practices which gives the products their respective unique characteristics. In other words, we can say the result of traditional knowledge is GI product. From economic perspective, it certainly deters or creates a barrier for those producers whose products originate outside the GI products territory. At the same time, it ensures the producers or indigenous people whose products are registered GI are incentivized, and thus the art of making products sustains. GI thus helps in identification and differentiation. So whenever we say any GI product name, we spell it out with origin first and then the product name, as Darjeeling tea or Konkan Alfonso or Uttarakhand Tejpat. The prefix determines the geographical origin followed by the product that comes from that origin. Now let us go to our first case of registered GI. Konkan Alfonso. This GI tagged agricultural product comes from its geographical origin from Konkan, Maharashtra. Its cultivation history goes back since 1600s when Alfonso the Albuquerque first planted this variety. It has built its reputation because of distinctive fruity aroma, thin peel, a high nutrition content attributed to the laterite soil found in Konkan region, which is rich in iron oxides. Moving to the next registered GI, that is Makrana marble. This is the only GI tagged product under natural goods category, comes from a place called Makrana in Rajasthan. For centuries, the marble from Makrana has been quarried. The Shah Jahan Nama records that the marble from this place was used to build Taj Mahal. Victoria Memorial in Kolkata is another structure that is built using Makrana marble. Now, Makrana marble has built a reputation because it retains shine for a very long time. Buildings made of Makrana marble have withstood the natural vagaries over centuries and has extremely less water absorption capacity because of less impurities. Negligent oxidation takes place, and about 98% calcium carbonate presence helps retain the shine longer, and these characteristics are attributed to its geographical origin in Makrana marble. Uh, Now let us move to the east side of the country. Naga Mircha is another GI tagged product. Now this is an agricultural product cultivated in Nagaland since as early as 10 BC. The speciality is this chili is known to be the hottest chili on this planet, which is attributed to the soil and climatic conditions of Nagaland. Moving to the southern side, Aranmula Kannadi. Kannadi means mirror. We all see mirror every day, and these are generally silvered on the other side of the glass, as a result of which a part of light gets refracted. A mirror made at Aranmula in Kerala is another example of a registered GI, which is a handicraft product. This Aranmula Kannadi is made out of a metal alloy. The alloy is given a shine manually to such an extent that it starts reflecting the light completely as compared to glass mirrors, providing a highest quality reflection. So these mirrors were started to be made around 400 years back. Now, how did people from this region start making mirrors is another interesting story, and we would reserve that for some other day. Now, each Aranmula Kannadi takes about 6 months to craft, and in the entire process, absolutely no machine is used. It's entirely handmade. Imagine a smooth surface being given a polish by hands. The way in which molds and cast is prepared, the proportion in which tin and copper is mixed to form an alloy are all guarded secrets among artists. The mud or clay at Aranmula plays a significant role in giving Aranmula Kannadi its characteristic appearance. It is said, according to GI Journal, that scientists and metallurgists across the world tried to recreate Aranmula Kannadi and they failed at every attempt. Now, all these GI product case studies are discussed are no less than real treasures of India, which are not widely known. They are of high quality, built a reputation over centuries, and their characteristics are essentially attributed to their respective origins. There are 300 plus such GI registered products registered in India as of now. Each of them have such interesting stories, stories of art, stories of guarded secrets, stories of history, stories of beautiful climate in each region, stories of culture. It is because of lack of time I won't be able to cover each of these. Now, however, is there a way to know about these GIs in a fun way? Now let us try to find that out. There is a board game developed known as Treasures of GI that teaches children about these GI products in multidisciplinary approach. Children learn to identify regions, climate condition, or shaping of culture based on history of that region, which in turn results in giving the products their respective characteristics. So for more details, just put your comments in the comment section, and I would let you know more about this. Let us do a quick recap. We saw several case studies of products which are registered GIs, their quality, reputation based on unique characteristics attributed to their geographical origin. So, GIs incentivize, encourage indigenous artists, weavers, farmers, and producers for a sustainable development. GIs help in protecting, sustaining traditional knowledge. GI acts as a powerful tool in educating customers about quality, characteristics, origin of the product, and helps them make informed choices about genuinity. Such products aren't widely advertised, hence, education about GI helps in building a trust and a bridge between consumers and producers. With this, we have covered geographical indications and case studies. Now, in the next video, let us see what is meant by trade secret and how to protect it. Thank you.